Welcome back. I'm sure that if you ask what Nigerians will talk about most next year, there's going to be an argument between 2027 election and the tax laws that will come into effect. Two of them especially, because two are already in operation from January the 1st. And the man that has granted perhaps some of the longest interviews, answered so many questions, done multiple explanation and explainers on same issues over and over. I was interviewing him one day. I said, welcome to the world of politics, the tax version in that sense. Well, Taiwo Idile is our guest. He's with us right here in our Lagos studio. He is the chairman of the Presidential Committee on Tax Reforms and Fiscal Policy. Mr. Oyedele, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Thank you, Inni. Thank you, Ayo.
I have to say your name has been mentioned many times before you got here.
Yeah,
we are discussing security, we discuss tax. We're discussing politics and we discuss tax. So it's good to...
when we were on the morning, I told him, welcome to politics or tax. So this is where we are. So we're talking before we come live that when it comes to anything that has to do with touching people's money, people will naturally agitate. It may not. I don't think it's a Nigerian problem. Perhaps it's exacerbated because we already have a trust deficit problem. But we're going to give you like 5 to 7 minutes to build a bit of a case in terms of what is out there, what is expected, especially for maybe individuals, but more importantly for SMEs. Before we talk to the issues of misconception, the gazette issues, all the things that people want us to talk about. So let's build from them. Sorry, Dale.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're right. I think tax issues are usually delicate anywhere in the world because nobody is excited paying taxes. So if you now add on top of that the low level of trust, add on top of it still is the low level of tax knowledge and awareness. I think relatively most Nigerians are clueless about tax compared to other countries. So the combination of those factors had meant that this was a lot more difficult than it needed to be. So when you think about what problem are we trying to solve, because they say if it's not broken, don't fix it. Mm-hmm. The tax system in Nigeria was completely broken. We were taxing our poorer citizens. People will say, how about accountability? And I say, well, if I was paying 10,000 naira before, and I'm not sure about accountability, and they say pay 6,000, why am I fighting the 6,000, right? So we're taxing our poorest people. We're taxing very small businesses, people that were just hustling. We have all manner of taxes, informal taxes, illegal taxes. Officially, you see in one of the slides, we have over 60 different taxes and levies, federal, state, local government, that small businesses are supposed to pay. Then you have these all manner of taxes on capital and investment. So you want to grow, so you need investment, then you put tax on it before the person has even started doing the business. We also have issues to do with how we even collect the taxes. The process is complex and the process is also corrupt. I had the opportunity, which I think was maybe by design, that I shared the fiscal policy roundtable of the Nigeria Economic Summit Group. In 2020, I think it was, we did a national study on tax perception across Nigeria. And only 17% of Nigerian adults believe they should pay their taxes, and that evasion is wrong and punishable. 83% will do anything but pay. So when we asked them why, number one reason they gave is they said they don't trust government. Mm-hmm. Number two, they said, what do we get for the taxes we pay? Number three, they said, even when we want to pay, the process is complex and corrupt. 2 in 3 adults said they were asked to pay a bribe in the process of wanting to pay their taxes. So these are not issues you continue to pray about. You need to do something about it. And thank God we have a president who is bold enough to say, let's solve the problems once and for all. So this was not just an incremental reform, it's a transformation and it's a reset to ensure that our most vulnerable citizens don't carry the burden of tax that they have been carrying, to ensure that small businesses get relief. Exemption now is up to 100 million turnover a year. You have a small company, you will not pay corporate tax, you will not have to charge VAT, no withholding tax. Most of your employees will be earning less than 100,000 a month, they will not have to pay tax. So like, if this is not a good reform, I don't know what else should be a good reform. Unfortunately, we've had to deal with a lot of misinformation. We think some of them are based on people who don't fully understand it. That's why we keep explaining, so that hopefully when they understand, they'll do the right thing.